Welcome back. We are sorry we had to restart the live because of some network issues. We had to restart because of network issues. So we said the fourth reason as to why many people don't, many people remain stuck for a long time frame. We said is because they focus on entertainment than they focus more on entertainment than development. Yes, focus on entertainment than development. Now, we say here that by entertainment, we mean we have a lot of people who spend a lot of hours of their time trying to get pleasure, okay? Trying to get pleasure instead of trying to put in effort into the work which they are doing. And we are saying here that pleasure is not bad. Pleasure is not bad. Okay? To have pleasure is good, but pleasure at the detriment of your development is where there is a problem. Pleasure at the detriment of your development is where there is a problem. So you need to ensure that you have absolute development instead of absolute pleasure. You need to ensure that you have what? Absolute development instead of absolute pleasure. What you need is development. What you need is development. And the next thing you should know is that the lack of consistency, that's one thing that makes people to stay stuck in a particular location, in a particular level for long. Lack of consistency. If you are not consistent, it will be very difficult for you to grow. If you are not consistent, it will be very difficult for you to grow. So the easiest way for you to grow is to apply consistency. Welcome to the life. Apply consistency if you must grow. Consistency means doing it over and over and over. If you can do it over and over and over, you will become a master in what you do. It now becomes easier. The challenge here is that many people think when they just start, it will start paying off. I'm here to tell you that it is never easy. Okay? When you just start, it does not just pay off easily the way you think. It does not just pay off easily the way you think. It takes time, but it takes your consistency for you to be able to get to that level where you can receive the reward. It takes time. Now, if you want to build a house, for example, you cannot build it in one day, right? There are some people that take 10 years to build. Some take 5 years to build. Some build under 6 months. Some build under 6 weeks. What's the difference? Consistency. Okay? The ones that build under 6 weeks, if you check well, when they started, there was no stop along the way till they finished. That's what we call, that's what we call discipline into a particular subject. So you put in the efforts. Are you a student? Put in the efforts. Are you into business? Put in the consistency. In whatever sphere of life, in whatever area of life, put in the consistency, because consistency is what makes you grow. Consistency is what makes you attain the heights of life. Consistency. Note this. Success is repeated action. Success is repeated action. It becomes success when you do it over and over. Repeated action. That's what makes success. If you cannot repeatedly do the action, it is no longer success. It is not a one-time thing, okay? It is a continuous process. It is a continuous process. When you do it over and over and over, what you will gain is what we call efficiency. Efficiency means you can do it within a short period in time, but you do it perfectly well. I'm trying to put it in simple English. It means you can do it within a short period in time, but you do it perfectly well. Sarah Houston, welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. Do well to like the video. You do it perfectly well within a short period in time. That only comes by consistency. Now, if you look at, there are some people, by virtue of experience, they do some kind of things and you are marveled. Let's take the teaching field, for example. There are some teachers that walk into a classroom. They don't have a notebook. They don't have a tablet or an iPad or any laptop. No. But they give full lectures for 2 hours non-stop. What happened? It's called consistency. It's called consistency. Welcome, Victor. Thank you for joining the live. It's called consistency. Okay? So, that man who just got into that classroom and lectured for 10 hours, no book, no jotter, nothing. It's because he has been doing it for long. Now, some other person who will see it and be like, okay, he thinks he's too intelligent. I too can do it. No, it's not intelligence. You go sit down now overnight. You try to force the stuff into your head through what we call cram work so that you too can replicate the same results. No, you cannot replicate results if you cannot replicate process. You must go through process. You must go through process. That's the process of consistency. When you do it over and over and over and over and over, it becomes part and parcel of you. When you do it over and over, it becomes your life. It becomes your life. A computer engineer, when you just wake him up from bed, as he wakes up, ask him for any coding. He will not need to think twice. He will just start working and gives you the codes. Why? Because they have done it over and over and over until it has become part and parcel of them. So in everything you do in your life, put consistency in it. So have you decided to focus into education? Put consistency. Are you focusing on business? Put consistency. Are you focusing on whatever sphere of life, career building? Put consistency. But I tell you one thing, there will be a lot of challenges. A lot of challenges. These challenges are what will give you reasons to stop putting in the effort. You expect that normal calculation, maybe in 2 weeks, after doing this every day, in 2 weeks, this is the result you're supposed to have. But in 2 weeks, you don't see the result and you feel like giving up. No. That will be the biggest error. If you give up, that will be the biggest error. What are you supposed to do? Look at what you have done. Look at why you didn't achieve that goal. Correct the errors and do it again. The best form of success is failure. When you fail, you pick the errors in the failure, correct the errors, and you move ahead. You pick the errors in the failure, correct the errors, and move ahead. That's what necessitates success. If you think that success just comes by virtue of just waking up one morning, just starting off something, and automatically it just succeeds. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Success doesn't work that way. So don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid. Put the efforts. Don't be scared of failure. Put the efforts. Put the efforts. Give in your best. Give in your best. And before I let you go, have this in mind. We have said that the reason why some people stay stuck is because we said number one, many of them stop learning. We said number one, many stop learning. When you stop learning, you stop growing. We said number two, many live in their comfort zone. And we said your comfort zone is that level of your life where you don't see the need to grow. That's your comfort zone. That level of your life when you feel like you don't need growth. That's your comfort zone. So we say many people stay stuck because they are living in their comfort zone. Number three, we say many people stay stuck because they stay stuck because they are waiting instead of acting. And we have said action is what speaks, not your waiting. So start acting now. It's not tomorrow, it is now. And we said number four, the fourth reason why many people stay stuck, we said they focus on entertainment more than development. So simply because they have made some small income, they have made some small progress, they now prefer to sit down and face entertainment instead of development. That keeps people stuck. And we say number five, which is the most important reason as to why many people stay stuck, we say the lack of consistency. In the absence of consistency, it becomes very difficult for you to grow. In the absence of consistency, it becomes very, 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 very difficult for you to grow. And I leave you with this. Most people underestimate what they can actually achieve in 5 years because they overestimate what they achieve in 1 week. They underestimate what they can achieve in 5 years because they overestimate what they achieved in 1 week. That's one thing that kills. So I leave you with this question. What is that one thing that you will start doing differently as from today, which you will put in the consistency? Reflect it to yourself. Pick it out for yourself. What is that one thing I will start doing consistently from now that will make my life better? Figure out that one thing. Draft a plan. Start doing it. The others who succeeded don't have two heads. They don't have horns. They are human beings like you and me. And I came here to tell you, you can do it. You can do it. If others did it and succeeded, you too can do it, and you too can succeed. The difference between those who grow and those who remain stuck is rarely talent, meaning most at times it's not talent. That's if you think that the person who succeeded is different from the person who failed because of talent. No, most at times it's not talent. Most often it is the habits that they inculcate around them. It is the habits that they inculcate around them. Your future is being built by what you do consistently today. Your future is being built by what you do consistently today. Thank you so much for being part of this live. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscription bell. Visit